spoke of torture, souls so outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in to the town that takes all. Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want all the time. Then he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome. He was walking the mile. He was walking alone. So outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in to the town that takes all. Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want all the time. When he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome. He was walking the mile. He was walking alone. 4 and 20
Hello. What a day. What a time. Hold on. Forgot that my game window is repositioned every time I open this game up. Town looks pretty bad, huh? So we technically beat the game last week. This is a post Silent Hill F world. But there are up to 4 more endings we can get that I like to show off. You know, I've had a couple games where I make a point to come back to get a more satisfying ending, or show off multiple endings just for the fun of it. So the first most clear thing we have: 2 of these endings require us to not take any of the red capsules when we get them. There's also a sacred sword. So if we obtain it without purifying it, we'll get one of these endings. If we don't obtain it, or if we do purify it, and we also get an Agara no Hote-sama, we get another one. There's an ending for 2 different full endings being done, and a good old-fashioned UFO-based ending. The reason I'm going to stream starting up from the New Game Plus is that there are some other things throughout the game that are different, apparently. Like, enough that I think it's worth, rather than playing through the whole game on my own time and making saves at all of these points of interest and just taking a lot of time to replay the game a total of like 2 or 3 times, on top of the time that we already did so. I think it'll be more just like, more fun and more interesting to just go through it again live. We'll try to like differentiate between what is new and what isn't, kind of. Oh, why the rabbit ears? We'll stick with the regular uniform, I think. Fond of it. Yeah, give anything that isn't a proper time to, like, you know, get a little spotlight on it. I don't know exactly how many streams of the game this is going to end up as, because obviously, you know, 7 before now. Admittedly, at least 2 of them were shorter than average. Either which way, but it shouldn't be taking that long over again. But we'll get at least a couple few more weeks out of it. That'll be charming. Hello? Big loading time? Oh. Hello, little doll.
Hey, did you know that when a girl grows up, she has to get married? It's her job.
It's not a job. Don't you want to get married, Hinako?
I don't know. Maybe not. It doesn't sound fun when Daddy talks about it.
Kinda like homework, huh?
If he tells me I have to, then I don't wanna.
I don't remember if
Thanks
that
for
was
waiting. Junko,
the same dialogue
did something happen?
from the beginning of the normal playthrough.
Just reminiscing a little. About, you know, when we were kids, you always looked out for me.
She's got the fox brooch on.
Hinako, Here, this is for you. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Forgot how notable it was also that we don't get a good look at Junko's face. Not there and not throughout the game, even when she starts reappearing. Once again, I don't remember how much of this is the same. I know some of the cutscenes are changed, but I don't know which ones are how much, or what is changed in them. But this is such a good... I do believe most of this is the same, and it has a good feeling for starting up this game. The right amount of, like, nostalgic as fans of the series, but not just retreading familiar ground. I'm also no longer used to the town looking this clean. It's been all yucked up by the time we finished the game. Whoa, huh? What? Huh?
It's settled.
Was that supposed to
We
happen?
will decide everything from here on out.
But dear, what about how Hinako feels?
We're never gonna get another chance like this. What could possibly make Hinako happier?
Wait a minute.
Nothing.
Well, there's a bit of a look at Junko's face, and also the, like, bridal gear, maybe, that she's
We're
in.
not done here, young lady.
I don't actually know.
Who would have guessed that Hinako would?
She's going to do as she's told for once and help me pay off this debt. We won't have to worry about money ever again.
Darling, please, keep it down. Hinako will hear you.
Now, that conversation, I do feel like at the beginning of a normal playthrough was about
No way. Never.
just Hinako not, like, listening. I will throw out real quick. Oh. An intimidating monster that appears in Shiramuku, a traditional white wedding kimono. Yep. It uses their grand fox arm to compel others to obey. It looks down on me and denies my existence, but at the same time it pities me like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me. You're no better. That's not all of the formidable foes either. I am partially working off of a guide of sorts. I'm not gonna, like, hyper-analyze, like, what I'm trying to do, but just I wanted to have an outline of what would be different and worth checking out. I don't know if it's required for any of the new endings, but there's hello. Local doctor's note. A fox's wedding is a common expression used for times when it rains while the sun is still shining. According to the older folk here in Ebisugalka, however, they also used this expression for when a young girl was spirited away. Folklore pertaining to gods and spirits becoming infatuated with human women is not something unique to Japan and can be found across the world. Ebisugalka is no exception to this. Even here, there are of old tales of young girls being taken away on a fox's wedding and disappearing forever. During the Meiji and Taisho periods, the town elders would apparently reassure the families of missing daughters that they had been swept away by a fox lord and are now enjoying a life of luxury without a care. Very intriguing.
Guess I'll pray.
You can wait a moment. Nothing going on here. Ooh. Interesting. It looks like the red,
Odds. What should I do?
Still got no memory, that's nice. Whole inventory cleared out, which is going to be nice for keeping track of things. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. I guess it has been a good 2 months or so since... And definitely more than that since we started the game. Research notes on exotic herbology. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains the New Text on Anatomy, there was a peculiar work by the name of Exotic Herbology published in the 5th year of the Ane era, 1776 AD. Strange as the text was, it has largely been forgotten by history. A foreign missionary brought this text to Japan along with a curious medicine that would supposedly allow one to speak with divine spirits. This drug came to be known as Kakura Makakura by locals. However, in order to have contact with the gods, one must first liberate one's soul. However, upon doing so, the individual will fall into a temporary state of unconsciousness, potentially leaving them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. Okay. This was notably not a door that was accessible the first time around. So this will be something we'll focus on a little bit. I need a key. Research Journal Photo 1. A photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisugalka. Intriguing. Yes, regarding the legend of the sacred sword. However, it is said the sword's animosity continued to grow even as it remained buried under the earth. So the people erected a sacred barrier around it using Jesus statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should start by looking for these Jesus statues first. It appears that the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony? Yin and Yang? The 5 elements of Wuxing? During this period, it was thought that everything was composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Therefore, 5 was a number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be 5 Jesus statues. Are 5 such statues located in this town? I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task.
Maybe old Jizo-sama in town? I'll take a look.
Oh, Jizo-sama. Puzzle of the Sacred Sword. Come to think of it, the local elders were talking about a folklorist from Tokyo who came to Ebisogaoka to research the legend of the Sacred Sword. It is said that Ebisogaoka was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ebisogaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan, and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It would be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. And that's the first clue. No, I guess not. Another locked box. Drawer with nothing in it. Hooray! Little treat to get us started. Another one and another box. Ooh. They're spoiling me. It is worth... There's another one. Is that 4 or 5 now? It is worth saying that I have been feeling a little, out of it this week. And I'm still fairly tired. So I'm not 100% positive stream will run full length. A woman's magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. This is from Sakuko, but it's too cute for me. What? Isn't that cute? He always told me, play house like a good girl should. Balcony key. A key stored on the doll's back. It seems to open the door to the next room from the balcony. The door that is to the next room. From the point of view of the balcony. There's another one. A boy's diary. I'm gonna be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it, and then I'm gonna become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. And not just hunting treasure. A real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget that they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps, too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door and Mom got mad at me. She said, what if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her. What's that all about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds the hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. Treasure hunting game key. A small iron key, unclear what it opens. Should be related to the treasure hunt mentioned in the little boy's diary. I see. I can give it a try. Packing tips. A book by a well-known expert on how to carry large amounts of supplies. Increases inventory capacity. Don't badly need that right now. Okay, well, okay. Treasure hunt game note. You found this place too, huh? You're getting hotter. You gotta use that noggin of yours. Let the thrill of the hunt keep your spirits high. There was... Hello, little doll. You're real good at this. Not any buzzer could find this one. Too bad this isn't the treasure. But points for trying. You were so close. And a chocolate, which... it's not super useful since I didn't raise the combat difficulty. Hiya! You got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking around here for treasure is no more than fodder for my traps. Faded bride doll. An old doll in the shape of a bride made from clay. It seems to have been forgotten for a long time. This is the treasure? I think I missed one? Question mark? Or was it? No, it's just right here. Kaboom! You got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone with half a brain would know this would be a trap. That's awesome. Okay.
Where is everyone? What about Chizuruya? Maybe you'll find someone there.
Well, that got us our little start on the main thing we saw in the little descriptions of the different endings. That note about the sword and what to do about it, and we can put the Fading Bride doll here. I found a damaged Jizo statue in the mountains. The character for Tsuchi, Earth, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what'll happen if I offer something that relates to that character. While we're on the topic of offerings, I remember that I offered my old doll once. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Okay. Clicking around, making sure everything is working. Oh, hold on. The Inari-sama of Ebisugaoka has been the guardian deity that has protected this town since the old days, but they can be capricious at times. Sometimes they'll turn into a fox and steal chickens and dried persimmons. Other times they'll play tricks on children who don't listen to their parents. I also heard that when they fall in love with a woman they find desirable at first sight, they spirit her away to be their bride. It's said that the kanji for Ebisu in Ebisugaoka holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town is that it was once a hidden village for Taira clan soldiers who lost to the Ginpei War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village's code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river. But whether or not it's the truth remains a mystery. Everyone's portraits are back to normal. Hanako's the only one whose entry seems to be marked complete. Once again, assuming that is what the pins mean, although there's slightly different ones. So I don't know what else it could mean. Oh, interesting. Agata no Hote-sama has an entry already. Anyway. It does seem like our next goal is just to continue. And I don't know if I'm going to bother really looking around, because I don't know that I remember there being a lot to pick up first time around, although that could have changed.
Excuse me? Is anyone there?
I did see something that said cutscenes that have been changed will notify you if you try to skip them. But just for keeping the story straight, I probably won't bother skipping any. Plus, if that isn't true, then I would hate to assume it is and skip something important.
Better find another way. I remember there was a shortcut up ahead.
Squeeze right in the creepy gap again.
I do quite envy her, though. Can't believe it's her. I have to say, I'm rather jealous. Look at her of all people. Shh. Someone's going to hear you.
Another conversation that I don't completely remember how it went the first time around, so I don't know what's the same or different.
You traitor.
Hi,
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
A truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
See you.
You traitor.
I don't think she had the overlappy voice the first time. Nothing else about the dialogue seemed to be different. Hello. Name Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots. Details of disappearance, the rest has been torn off.
It's torn.
I don't think if this was checkable the first time through, I don't think I saw it. But it is noticeable that in the last stretch of the game, of the first playthrough, I should say, when we played through, or when we came back through this area once the town was fully gooped, that missing poster was about Hinako. Well, this shoe down there. Same as it ever was. Oh, hold on. You know what? Okay. Just want to make sense I know what I'm up to. Make sure. Nothing changes here. I keep saying I'm not going to run around much unless I'm sure I'll find something changed, but it's hard to be sure of something like that. And I wanna look for goodies.
Hey, partner.
Shoo. Say something.
What about you? Nothing you want to say?
Well, if you don't have anything, neither do I.
Well, that's my Hinako.
My toys?
It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though. But whatever you end up choosing, you know I'll always be there for you.
Shoo.
Shoo, thanks for waiting. And Hinako, too.
Rinko.
What were you guys talking about?
Nothing, really.
She said that she just wanted to talk to someone.
It helped, too.
Oh. Glad to be of service, ma'am. If I had known you'd be here, I would have brought that magazine you lent me.
Oh, you can hold on to it. I knew I wasn't getting it back when I lent it to you.
What's that supposed to mean? What do you think you're laughing at? You've got something of hers too, don't you? Right?
Wait, did I borrow something? Hey, Hinako, do I get to hold on to the 500 yen I owe you too?
What happened to paying her back with interest?
I never said that. You can't prove I did.
Okay, that does it. If I lend you something, you're signing a contract to give it back.
Don't be such a meanie.
Once again, hard to be sure if any of this feels different.
But I fell asleep.
Hinako?
Sorry. What?
You trick.
Definitely all seems the same so far. Not good at all. That Rinko just immediately books it. That's Hinako, I meant Rinko. I may have said Rinko. Oh, a safe point that I don't get to use right now because I'm entrenched in happenings. Oh! I didn't... That didn't stick in my mind throughout any of the rest of the game that there was two of them. For just a moment, at least. Okay. Squoze on them. Well. Keep going. Owie. Not nice. Oh, wow. Ah! I tried to not have that happen.
Don't give up.
Thank you, Unknown. That's the thing, like, even the parts of this that haven't changed, getting a new perspective on it. Is making it, like, different in a way. I bet it did.
Good thing I got this from Shu.
Let me see. This note doesn't look different.
It's just like my partner said.
We are going to go ahead and get rid of those. And have a couple of those to feel better. Little Inari shrine in the corner, but I don't think that's relevant to anything. So that is the most crucial next thing for us, is toss the capsules. And that was something we already knew about as soon as we learned that it was something that was relevant to an ending. Okay.
What is this place? I need to get back to Sakuko.
It does look like the next notable thing for us to keep an eye out for isn't going to be for just a little bit longer. Find a way back to Chizuruya. I'm not even going to pick it up. Hmm.
Is that you, Shu?
The creepster shadow. I think that, and I don't know if it's going to apply to the first, like, encounter, since it's kind of a pretty cinematic moment. But I think
Rinko?
enemy placement is adjusted as well. Which I'm pretty sure becomes relevant right here. Oh. Don't even get a... hold on. Greatly decreases weapon durability is big. I just wanted to make sure that was the one I still had equipped. That'll let me, like, feel comfortable fighting before I get any more toys. Now, that was a funny little trick for them to play, is not make me... not show me the cutscene again. So if I had been being a little more incautious, I probably would have got into trouble. Once again, not gonna bother. Got just a little bit of healing, and as long as I'm not careless, I think I'll be good to handle critters that may manifest. One moment though. Yokan, which is... that's a health item. We'll put that over capsules.
Montgomery Bridge has collapsed. I repeat, Montgomery Bridge has been attacked by an object of unknown origin and has collapsed. The eastern route of Aiden Sugawaka is no longer available. I repeat.
Liar. Didn't repeat. That is the first time I've actually heard the town's name pronounced, I think. Ebisugaoka. slightly more... Admittedly... I mean, I've brought this up several times just because I overthink it. I don't necessarily actually know for certain. That, the English voice performances. The most accurate, but I mean, why wouldn't it be? Just feels like a silly thing to try to, like, assume might be messed up. There are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-san will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some town elders who claim to have had broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-san. Well, if that's a new note, then that's fun. Oh, fuck. I knew she was here. Don't know if I could have seen her up there before. Entering the building, but as soon as I went in, I heard her rattling. That was weirdly harsh on the eyes for not even being facing it. Oh, mean to me. Ow! Not fair, I heard you. Autosave. Only mildly concerning. Oh, this little house. Okay. Funny enough, I think the fact that I'm
Anyone here?
trying to be cognizant of changes means I'm being a little more I might be being a little slower even than the first playthrough. Household tips for the good wife and wives' mother. A collection of loving ways for mothers to create the perfect home. I need a key. Okay. A piece. Face thrown in here. Hello. Gross. Another capsules that I don't want. Oh, another this that I do want. Fuck off. I don't remember them screeching quite like this before. Yum. Backdoor key. Sturdy looking barrel key, judging from its size and blades, it should be used to open the back door. There's the bloody key. What's the... hold on. Is this the one that's just a little optional thing? Oh. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. Okay. I assume I still take the little bit of damage. That, like, offsets however much I'm healing, but it won't... like... stop the healing animation, and thus stop me from using the item if it hasn't already. Return to Chizuruya while avoiding monsters. I am gonna have to start avoiding them soon.
This isn't good. I really hope Shu and Rinko are alright.
Don't know how much more oomph I have in this steel pipe. Or how many more enemies they're gonna hide behind doors. Or right around corners, I should say. since that's what I meant to say. Like, if I have to start avoiding them, then it won't be the first time. Obviously. Ah! Oh, that's fine. She's all the way over there. Nope. I'm also realizing I'm still at like over half durability, so I might be just super chill for a while. Oh. Recognize where I am super cleanly now. Don't remember if I put it together the first time through. Sure they're gonna drop something on me, but worth. Maybe not.
Is this some sort of offering?
Okay, hold on. We'll go ahead and save your quick style.
What a weird box. It opened.
Yes. The little, I believe the Inai-sama brooch that we have lets us open certain boxes. Which all throughout the series I've been seeing and being like, man, that's a really suspiciously placed box for something that I can't interact with. Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susanoo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. And according to Ebisugaoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamata no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higa no Kuni is now known as Ebisugaoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible that this is where the legend of a poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. And an Emma. Which I'll just go ahead and go use. Stamina is maxed out. I can increase Mori slots again, but I don't have the faith for it. We'll go health up. Okay. Kitchen knife. Fuck with me. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby, the power of the kitchen knife. You know, I was thinking about it. There's a certain spectrum of games we tend to prioritize streaming. Obviously Fridays we've got Foggy Friday, and while that initially was largely Silent Hill in general, or flip that. While that was initially like specifically Silent Hill, it has been like broadened. Yeah, toolkit to like other survival horror and then other horror. Ah! And of course, we're not like even strict about doing horror on Fridays at this point, but nuh-uh. I've gotten good at this game. And then we also are fond of, you know, puzzly type games. But I was thinking, like, honestly, it would be fun to just kind of, like,
Shu, where are you?
maybe take a couple of, like, chances here and there to... Well, chances here and there implies, like, just slot them in on a normal slot, but, like... Ultimately, some of the more long-form games we've thought about playing, it might be fun to Ah, I think it fucked me up because I was on the stairs. Interesting. I don't know why that one tapped her. I'm not too bummed, I guess. Yeah, it might be fun to find some games that would take longer to play than many of the ones that we stream and make it a, like, double feature for a while, like both streams in the week playing the same game. Just so that it being longer doesn't mean it takes way longer in the grand scheme. Like, obviously, you know, the actual playtime spent on it and on, like, you know, people who choose to catch up in the VODs. Might be a little time consuming, but... Ooh, baby, a baseball bat. Don't care a lick about sanity, and the comb is only for offering anyway. 413! And all of that said, I don't know necessarily what this would entail. Poor thing. I did briefly think on the previous cutscene out here that it would have been interesting if one of the things that changed was which friend died here. But that would actually make a big chunk of the rest of the game pretty noticeably different. With how much of that, like, kind of specific weird dynamic forms between Hinako and Shu and Rinko. You know, one of the things we considered was playing some, maybe trying to stream some RPGs, but definitely depends, because there's RPGs we've really sunk a lot of time into doing side quests for.
Since you were little, you dreamed of a different life. A family that owned a candy store instead of some stuffy old shrine. And here, it's all yours. As much candy as you could ever want. Sweet dreams. Sakuko.
I don't know if I remember this little speech from the first time around. It may have just been long enough that I, like, forgot or kind of missed it or something.
Go home. The store's closed for the day.
Don't remember that, though.
Even if you're gone, I'll keep my promise. No matter what.
My knife. Wow! Do you mind? Stop. I forgot there's only 3 of them. Hinako, no, that's how you get the in-water ending. A tie hanging from the power line? Hi, Shu. If I keep commenting on the things that I don't know for sure, if I remember or not from the first time around, we're gonna be here all day. Well, we're not, because the game's gonna move at the same pace, but I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot. I wonder if this is a new puzzle this time around, or if it's... Hello, unknown. Excuse me.
Where am I? What's this?
Well, up we go. I feel like this is the same. Kudzu wed to pine, plum wed to bamboo. Plum always at the center of any group. Chrysanthemum, who had no mate, spent their days studying under Kudzu and became known as the Sage of the East. Now I don't remember... I think this is probably bamboo. Was this plum? Little dead little rat. No? That not it? I mean, this is the same puzzle, and the crazy thing is I don't remember how it went for me. Let me think. So I'm gonna be naughty. And when I say naughty, I mean, you know, do the thing I've done a couple times already. Okay. Yay! Just for the sake of time, for the sake of not spending half an hour on the same puzzle again because I forgot the solution. Room gets scary when I leave. Yay! Oh dear. Stop that.
Calm yourself. That's enough. Give me a moment. I will open it for you.
Open it! Open it!
Good morning.
Hello.
That must have been some nightmare.
Nightmare?
Are you injured? You must not be so reckless. You should take better care of yourself.
Thanks.
Shall we get going? Hinako.
My lantern.
What's wrong? This way.
What's that?
That door closed behind me. How interesting. So it's worth noting that, like, it equips the lantern like a weapon, but I can't, like, swing it or anything. I don't know if it autosaved, I'm sure it did, but I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to attempt it. But I do wonder how much I can step off the path right here. Not that I would lose a crazy amount of time or progress, but... I am right behind you, bud. Give me a moment. I see.
Hinako. Follow me.
I missed it before, but this was in the little Inai-sama statue's mouth. The blade has been intentionally dulled, so it doesn't make the best weapon. Does Inari statue's laughing? Creepy. Hello. What a beautiful place this is. Sparkling lakes, fragrant flowers, the melodic chirps of birds singing. This must be paradise. Don't know if that was always present. Okay, this is blocked.
Seems like it's locked from the other side.
Or locked, whatever.
I guess I better follow him.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Wait, what's this shrine?
It's fucked up how much people's curiosity for the beautiful diversity of noises that actual foxes are capable of producing.
This way.
Has been completely stifled by that stupid ass song. I'm not the first to say this. And it's also not the first time I've said this. And it won't be the last. And I'll keep saying it. Investigate the shrine vault.
It's locked.
No red capsules for me, thanks.
Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Did I pick up anything I don't care for? I mean, these are a nice health thing to have until... Or, since I'm not using capsules. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much longer. I'm already feeling kind of woozy. Like I was talking about earlier, I've been tired today. And yesterday. It's a little tempting, but like the white uniform isn't quite interesting enough, and the pink rabbit uniform is a little silly. Although I have to assume it is like a... hold on. In fact, give me just one moment. Yes. So the Robbie the Rabbit figure, I think, was the mascot of the amusement park in Silent Hill 3, and a lot of like bloodied costumes, like mascot costumes of him, were scattered around the game. And he's also become like one of the mascots of the series by now. Not only let me bring that back up. Not only is he like pink but his like little bow tie is green. I can't get like a zoom here, but it looks like even the detailing on her like cuffs and stuff is like a dark red like his overalls. That's cute. It's pretty obvious, but it's cute. I think what we're supposed to do is go back. And we'll get a hint. Hi, little doll.
What's this doing here?
This also looks like the same puzzle. And we get the cutscene of this guy again. Hi, freak. I imagine we can... Ah! Yow! Guy's kind of tough. Huh. I genuinely hadn't considered until now that I hadn't realized that, like, when I was here the first time, I hadn't realized that enemies don't die in the Dark Shrine. So I thought they just kept respawning more of him. You know what is interesting, because I like... More and more I have felt like Foxmask is very, like, suspicious and disreputable and probably up to something. Even as much as we don't ultimately have very much insight on his motivations. It's orange over here. Oh, gnarled tree lit against the... Oh. This place is messing with my head. Oh, it's even yucky on the map. Before I read this, let me finish my thought. Yeah, like, the events of the game make it hard to kind of feel good about Fox Mask. With kind of the way that he feels like going along with him takes away Hinako's, like, personality and individuality and such. And also he does literally convince her to cut her own arm and face off, but despite everything, it is interesting that he carries the, like, blue lantern. And the, like, blue lights in later Dark Shrine segments are what allows enemies to be, like, completely killed. Even if there's less changed than I thought there would be, I do think it's fun to, like, replay the game and get a better insight on things that I didn't notice the first time. A perspective on Hiragami? One moment. Tales of mortals being wed to gods and spirits can be found throughout every culture across human history. Certainly, from the perspective of humans, to tie oneself to a divine being is an undeniable honor. However, if one were to consider the opposite perspective, the divine being is binding themselves to a vulgar life form. What could possibly motivate them to make such a degrading choice? Countless seasons have passed since I first came to this sacred land of beauty and wonder. And yet even now, if I consider whether I myself am worthy of such an honor, I cannot answer in the affirmative with any confidence. So I must ask myself, what benefit is there to such beings mixing their divine blood with that of lowly mortals? To be clear, I am overjoyed to be of some use to them, however, I cannot help but wonder. Omamori Shroomal. Dodging does not consume stamina while in a near-death state.
This looks useful.
Now get out of here. Oh, hello, freak. Yeah, wow, 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 wow. Get me on the board? Don't come this way, I'll flip. Not that it would have been that big a deal, but... Okay, quick. It's not the right place, but... guess I'll look at these real quick. Carriage, umbrella, kettle. many of these guys are there? I know there's only one per zone. It's not a little yellow freak because I can see clear as day there's two of them. This is frustrating. He's just going around, so for as long as I don't alert him, I'm not, like, in danger, but... Oh, there's the umbrella.
Seems right. Better look for more.
Yay. Now, does it actually tell me where to look next? Obviously, I see the two places I could go. Wow. This, the music... The enemy music in the Dark Shrine is really good at being discordant and jarring. To whomever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you are already among the dead. Katsuti. He crosses the bridge. But then he keeps going. Okay, yeah, this is all interconnected, so I might go... Well... I mean, technically I've got to go all the way back there, so neither way is, like, really, really closer. Katsuti... yeah, I mean, that's probably worth keeping, under the circumstances. Don't know how many. You can stack up to 3. Oh wait, Inari. Oh well, hold on. Inari Sushi. I mean, it fully restores everything, but that kind of makes it such a like. Oh, it doesn't. I'll hold on to it for now while my inventory is still empty-ish. Also, hello and hi and welcome, and thank you for the hydrate. I also accidentally bumped my water bottle against my speaker, so maybe you got like a resonant tone. Not that you heard. Well, that's probably fine anyway.
This should be an offering.
Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Was that? No. Don't know if it got saved as an article. But that might have been the name of... the missing person on the board? Let him come over here. Okay, never mind, he's going the other way, that's all good. I think it's the carriage? Oh, it is a good thing I came over here first, I guess. Wait, hold on. Am I silly? Did I not look at something close enough? Or was this maybe the section that had like the cat one? That there was a clue about. Oh no. Spampton.
One left.
It's so nostalgic. I think other than technically Celeste, and not all of what we did was...
Alright. Time to try that lock.
But not all of what we did on Return was the same stuff we showed the first time around. I don't think we've actually played any notable part of a game twice over. It's so dark here. Wait a minute. I literally have a lantern. I didn't pick anything else up, did I? The carcass. Now. Oh, I should, yeah, stay in it. So I remember, once again, this was a puzzle we looked at for like half an hour. And unlike the other one, which I kind of just solved by myself, but mostly through process of elimination, this one I ended up having to look up. And not even because it was that crazy. The solution is, for each, in order top to bottom, it's the carriage, the umbrella, and the kettle. Saying what they removed, what was removed from them, tells me which of the symbols to count to. So the yokai of the carriage had their heads removed, 2 heads, basketball. The umbrella has 4 arms, so it is this thingy. And the yokai of the kettle has 3 legs. So it's this guy. From half an hour to half a minute, just like that.
Man, where'd he go?
Okay, I do want to take un moment. Would not have figured that out. It's the kind of thing that I think it is. I can see how people would figure it out, but it just, again, we spent half an hour on it on stream the first time around before landing on it.
So you accept my gift? I fashioned this key from Mystic Jade, especially for you.
Especially for me?
Once you insert that key into the Inari statue,
Leaving hanging? Don't trust the fox mask. Oh, not fair. Stop. You are mean to me. You don't respect me. Yow! Immediately normal again.
the door from earlier was for welcoming visitors. However, this door denies all but the select few who may tread sacred ground.
Am I allowed inside?
Why, of course. Today you are most welcome. We must continue on ahead.
Today you are the specialist princess in all the land.
I'm okay. I think.
Tell me if you need a break. Now then, onward.
Suddenly something awful overtakes her. don't remember if that happened the first time around. Maybe.
Hinako. Are you okay? Talk to me. Oh, thank goodness. You never have been one to go down without a fight.
Once again, it's really interesting how much Shu just like kind of takes this in stride. Because like obviously by the end of Silent Hill 2 and I guess like 1, the other characters kind of, let me think, like Silent Hill 1, the other notable characters in the game kind of,
Some kind of terrible dream?
I guess most of them are kind of up to something, as I'm thinking about it, just like in 3.
Corner. It's one nightmare after
And the
another.
few who don't in both games kind of figure out that something is off, and
I got lucky.
of course the ones in 2 are going through their own shit.
No one else is left in this world. It's good to know you're still around.
But with how like early Shu is kind of like thrown into everything being weird and off.
Oh, she just said she needed to talk to me about something.
Rinko was supposed to be with you. How do we know if she's all right?
He's kind of just like
Oh. Sorry.
not thrown by anything
I was confused.
weird or bad that's happened.
We all got split up and ran off. I haven't seen Rinko since.
But where would she even go at a time like this?
Maybe she went home. Let's go find her, partner.
Shu?
What's wrong? Keep up, or I'll leave you behind.
All right. I need to focus. I need to find Rinko.
You have to talk to my wife for a moment because she's home.
Yeah, it's wife time.
Sakako. I'm sorry.
It's everybody's favorite time of stream, unless it isn't.
It could be.
Yeah, it's Friday, so it's early wife time, unlike Monday, where it's late wife time.
I guess, considering those are the only 2 days I stream, I guess both of them are normal wife times.
I guess so.
Now, why am I going this way? Because there was a reason.
You're going to Rico's house.
Yeah, but that's over to the east. I feel like there was something I had in mind to try to look for up here, but this was where I came from, so I guess I don't need it.
Looking for the stinkler.
Looking for the stink bug.
I was so grumpy there was a road closure on the way home, so I had to like turn around, get back on the highway, go past the road closure.
That explains why you are a little bit late.
Yeah. Oh my god! And then when I went to the store today, on the way leaving the store, somebody, like 2 people, had like stopped their carts in the middle of like in front of the store, taking up a whole lane. So like I couldn't get out from the direction I had chosen, so I was just stuck there while they talk to each other and slowly move their carts to the side. It was very annoying.
Oh. That's so... I thought you meant they just left their carts, which would be annoying, but at least it would be something you could, like,
yeah,
move them.
They just, like, stopped in the road. And I don't mean, like, they stopped in the parking lot and it was an inconvenient spot. I mean the, like...
In the road?
In the road in front of the store. You know that, like, little strip?
Yeah, I thought you meant, like, the walkway out of the store. Like,
Nope.
Still technically in the building.
No. The street. Very annoying, very frustrating.
Very annoying, very frustrating.
I'm gonna have some food. Well, you have your Silent Hill.
Okay.
Hey. Don't let that hill make you too silent.
I'll do my best.
Good. This won't last much.
Can I get a higher pitched, sillier voice?
I'll do my best.
Oh, I love it. Isn't she adorable, everybody? Don't you just want to give her like $40 right now? Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye-bye.
I
Love
might
you.
come in when I'm feeling silly and have some snacks. Like, I love you.
We're both cute. Smiles? Okay, did I pick up anything crazy? No. But I will go ahead and save. One moment. Okay, I see. What the? I think this should be fine. Okay. So what did I miss and where? Is it up here a little bit? First aid kit, that's nice. Okay, what am I... I'm having such a hard time figuring out where I'm trying to look for something. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't think there's anything else over here, but it is worth...
Another dead end.
Truck parked here, red capsules. I'm sure I haven't picked any up while I'm here. What's over here? Oh, this is where we ran through the first time.
Please tell me that monster's not around.
I don't think there's any reason to go back. Kind of just loop back through where we've already been. What a creepy scarecrow. There we go. Research Journal Photo 2. Appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investing the folklore of Ebisogalka. In the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oai... Oai? I'm kind of just guessing at that one, I'll be completely honest with you. Oai? Had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others, one after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword, and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Didn't quite hit that the way I meant to. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Jiso statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jiso statue. This may be my first clue that will lead me to the sword. There's a picture here of Ojizo-san?
Shu, where are you?
What is it, partner?
Everything that's happening to us. Do you think it could be some dream we're having? Because we just want to keep playing Space Wars together?
Well, we could pinch each other to find out.
No. I can pinch myself. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Seems it's not a dream after all.
This is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast. Sakuko's shrine is up ahead. I used to go there a lot.
Whoops, I have no idea how long. I have no memory of even meeting it. Obviously not that crazy long. I don't think I said very much of particular note. Suddenly realized you weren't hearing me. Antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so this is no longer usable. That silhouette within the shrine was really clearly like the monster that resembled Sakuko, the boss battle. And I wonder if that's visible the first time. The first playthrough, I should say.
Hey, partner! That's not the way to Rinko's house.
Oh, sorry. Zoned out for a bit.
Would be neat foreshadowing if it were, for sure.
Sakuko's family shrine, right?
Yeah.
Don't think too much about it. Let's hurry up and find Rinko.
Right. Let's go.
Everything is just so like... There's obviously overlap in comparisons, but so much of how this game like presents its narrative and sets its tone and such just is so distinct from the rest of the series. A steel pipe. Well, I mean, at this point, drop the kitchen knife.
Take this, just in case.
It's powerful, but it's almost broke. Offer the rusted flask. I found a damaged Ojizo sun in the mountains. The character for Mizu, water, can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what'll happen if I offer something that relates to that character. Is this Sakuko's family's shrine? My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. That's right. You know, I'm also realizing, I mean, I think already knowing the solutions so I can go through whatever I've already seen that little bit faster. Is my preference, but I could have set the difficulty down just to, like, the puzzle difficulty down just to, like, have a bit more of a different experience without having particular troubles, but I didn't know that the puzzles were all just going to be the same over again. Okay. Some variety. Exactly. I guess I'll just hustle back to the save point real quick. What's your problem? Did I pick up anything? The comb. In the water. Okay, and I'll save. Oh, I'm here. Oh, blah, blah, blah. At this rate, I will play out through the end of stream, but I am getting so sleepy. No. Well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Don't two of them Tuesday me. At a time like this. Yeah. Is that something to pick up, or did I just imagine it? Oh, I think I saw a single shine upon the water. Oh, that's impassable. I feel like there's a lot more mannequins. This time around. Oh. Never mind, it's all good.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
No, we're good. Stop. Ow. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to be. Let me... Geese. Gotta hold it. You can't just tap it. You gotta hold it. The Great Space Invasion 1. Now in brilliant color, The Great Space Invasion. Experience terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. Woo! That's what it's all about. The Great Space Invasion. Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Wars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much that I couldn't stop crying for days. Anything else to pick up? Don't really look it. This, of course, is a good thing for us. A girl has so much trauma. This is not a good thing for us. But there's only so much that can be done. Ah, this part. My nothing. Oh! I was genuinely not ready for that at all. Mean to me. Big box, small chocolate. Now that I know it's not indicative of anything, I'm really pleased. It's so good. It's such a Silent Hill bit. Looks like I'm not getting the full feel this time, though. Oh, I thought there was a what's-it right around here. Well, maybe I'm not technically quite in the right place. Hello. It's not here, though. Maybe they... I mean, it might just be a little bit further ahead. I feel like I have enough of an idea of what I'm doing at this point. I don't, like, desperately need a save point, but... Wait, I can change these anytime. Let me drop health. Additional damage for weapons with high vulnerability only if they have durability. These two things should work in tandem pretty well.
Disgusting.
Hinako? Don't go anywhere near that weird stuff. It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right. This way.
Got it.
Autosave. We will not be picking up capsules. Stop! You can't make us.
Better take this, just in case.
Hinako, beware the malicious goop. Approach of Big Hater. Hello, Big Hater.
Not enough. Need to keep turning it.
One more again. An ancient-looking key. Might unlock the storehouse.
All right.
Hinako, you do not have time to be so gentle with that door.
Hinako! The storehouse window! Hurry!
Hello, ladies. Goodbye, ladies.
You okay?
I think so.
Good. I didn't let Junko down then. She told me to look after you. No matter what happens.
She did?
Yeah, a while ago. Anyway, let's move.
Right. Time to go.
Let me double check before I... Yeah. Ah, this was the place. This must be the place, Naive Melody. Did I get a what's it? I did. I might just save up for an Omamori slot. Wait, I have two? Huh. I mean, I could do Sanity twice, but why would I? Yay! Yay, several of them. I'm a bit sleepy. Yay, bandage. Oh no, I did go over here first time around. I don't know if I even... Well, I've got room for it. Probably just go ahead and go and drop these items off before I proceed. Keep picking up big items like that, I'll be able to get another slot in no time. Okay. Funnily enough, this is going to make stream end at a surprisingly similar place to the second stream overall.
We used to play here a long time ago.
Takes me back, yeah. I got lost here. I was a little kid. Cried my eyes out.
It's hard to picture a tough girl like you crying.
That was a long time ago. Don't think I've cried since.
You tend to keep things bottled up inside. That's a bad habit of yours, you know?
Shoe?
In the spring, we used to catch fish and tadpoles. It felt great to be in the water. We used to get yelled at for getting covered in mud when we played in the rice fields, remember?
All this going on. The memories just keep rushing back.
Makes you miss those days, huh? Hey, you know, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, you can rely on me.
Thank you, partner.
All right, let's go. This fog is so thick. I hope Rinko hasn't lost her way.
This Friday is so foggy.
Partner?
Escape! Hello, little doll. Are you always here? That does sound familiar. Mind fog is real. She turned around and lost him instantly. Yeah, like, that is the thing. I kind of got distracted, I think, so I didn't make my point, but... Along with how often he seems to disappear right in front of her, the fact that he adapted to this situation so quickly, and the dialogue that he has with Rinko after she shows up, do feel very like... this is all in Hinako's head, or something. It's your funeral today. I think I'll give you a standing ovation. Do I not? Oh, here it is. No, that's... You can't get me. You can't trick me. Might be the usual Silent Hill fuckery. I don't remember... Was it... I mean, I think for this first one, the thing that maybe isn't intentional but got me there was that this is the only one not clearly holding a weapon. Yep. On the evening of the 7th, a 5-year-old girl fell into the waterway of a rice field and subsequently drowned to death. Authorities believe she accidentally fell in while playing. That is something tangible also. It's a little surprising that all through a preliminary like playthrough of the game there's not at any point anything to obviously like tie it to the rest of the series. Pretty sure there's an enemy that spawns over there somewhere and starts approaching me.
Another scarecrow?
It's your funeral today. Good riddance. It feels as though I finally got this painful burden off my chest. Is it you? Nope. Stop. Up. Impolite. Is it the one for whom the thing is on their chest? Because that... I don't think it's you. I feel like I would be more confident if it was. I mean, you are so holding sickles. I don't think the one who it ends up being is... To the children of Ebisugaoka. Good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain because water levels will rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs and ponds because they're dangerous too. Very helpful. Hashtag my dried carcass. Okay, where's the... There you are. It's your funeral today. You hurt him, and now you're leaving him behind. I hope you suffer for what you've done. I think it's this one who's turned away from the... Yeah, like turned away and walking away from the guy on the ground, and also not holding a weapon, because there's only one that's turning away. But it's holding a weapon. Or there's one other that's turned away, I should say. You're kind of turned away as well, but... Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovered her floating face down in the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single prevention measure has yet to be put in place. Fuck. Is this the last one? Is this the little fuckler? Nope. We're doing it again! We're going through all the same motions, but we're learning a little more. Also, hello and welcome. We are probably once again, funnily enough, going to end right after this, pretty much. It's getting about that time, but still glad to have you. It's your funeral today. You were such a thorn in my side, always getting between me and him. I think this is you, because these two are like looking at each other. The fight all of them at once was a really funny turn of events, though, is the thing. Was it good for, was it the right play? Not even a little bit, not whatsoever, not in basically any measure. Yes. Yeah, I think it's you, because you're in between two that are looking at each other. Oh! Too much. Be cool. Tummy time. Parents and guardians. When children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas they are not familiar with, then falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. If you come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. I also didn't completely register it the first time around, although it's kind of obvious, but it does seem like all of them... all of the scarecrows are like a... taken after... I'm not sure, actually. But some of them seem to really prominently be, like, based on Hinako and Friends. like the tidily tied back hair for Rinko. The only ones that are like dressed in like the boy uniform have like the short kind of shaggy hair. That Shu has. It might not be intentional, it might just be that they only made a handful of hairstyles for them. Because I'm not actually, like, as I'm going around looking at them with that in mind, I'm not actually completely positive that it's the case. You are going to... Oh. Rock on the floor. It's your funeral today. Goodbye, and don't ever show your face again. Go do your own thing, just like you always have. I think it's over here. Yeah. This evening... Oh, okay. This evening, the lifeless body of Shimizu Hinako was found in a crop field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It is suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell into the waterway. The name of the actual child who tragically died has been replaced with cut-out letters of my name. What a disgusting prank. It was a real jump scare for a moment. Hi. Are you mad at me?
Hey! Hinako!
Wait. What just happened?
Come on! Hurry!
Or are we friends? Huh?
She was waiting for me. I need to go.
Okay, I won't. Hold on. It won't let me go back.
Hey! Rinko!
You can see Shu over there. You can still see him back there. Oh, the scarecrow vanished also. Kind of freaky. Shadow duplicates.
Hinako!
Is she here?
Find out. Rinko! It's me! Shu! If you're here, say something!
Shu! You came for me. Oh, Hinako, glad you're safe too.
Are you hurt? Your family?
I'm not hurt, but they disappeared. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Rinko has the little...
I can barely walk. I don't understand. Where did they go?
That little, like, round clip in the back. Thank you for the hydrate. And for the setup and stretch. Self-care beam!
Sakuko. I can't believe it.
I know. It's not safe for us to stay here. We've got to get out of town.
Out of town? What about our parents? Everyone?
We can go get help. But we need to do something and do it fast.
We're not abandoning them. We can only help them if we keep ourselves alive.
But we're trapped here. There's no way out.
What do you mean there's no way out?
take a look out the window. You can see the bridge from here.
No way.
Aliens got it. I heard it on the radio.
Now what do we do?
Well, we can't use the bridge. But we can still take the highway.
Past the mountain. Behind your house.
You really think we can make it?
No shortcut.
The bridge touched a bad texture and just did that.
Rinko, we should bring some medicine and bandages with us.
There's a first aid kit in the kitchen. I'll go get it.
Hey. I'll help you look for it.
Not a bad idea, partner.
Where's the kitchen again?
The wickedness in her mind. Beware, Rinko. Hey, Bestie, are you gonna push me down the stairs like a little sicko or something? Wow! Oh, and the little bit of the yucky flowers that are growing on the stairs as well. Once again, a benefit to being to doing the whole game over again. You see little stuff you didn't see before. Good morning. We'll do a little bit of poking around right here. And at least get to a Hokora before we... I see him.
There he is. What? He can't wait for me to catch up.
He's gotta be one up close, huh? That's nice. How's my health? Nice and full? That's lovely. Should be a route where she just is just really irritable with Fox Mask the whole time, instead of slowly turning like more and more docile to whatever he says. Docile? Well, there should be like one new thing, so maybe I'll... I mean, the game autosaves. That was what came to our benefit last time. Not the place. Did I get lost? No, this is... Okay, it's the door, yeah. Door we couldn't open the first time, but... we got the brooch, the pin. Mandate of the clan. Drain from the sacrifice her blood, sparing not a drop, and add unto it wine that has been distilled 8 times over. Spare her body of its earthly viscera, and fill it instead with rice that has been mixed with the master's saliva before sealing it shut with needle and thread. I don't like that. In the dark shall the vessel rest undisturbed until the redolent odor of wine rises from her skin. Adorn her in fine garments befitting a bride, then set her afloat on a raft of straw so her blood wine may seep into the water's surface. Do this, and into the depths she shall sink, quelling the wrath that waits below. Embroidered drawstring bag. Very high quality from the fabric to the pattern, so be careful not to get it dirty when storing your belongings. Increases inventory capacity. Oh, hey, hold on. That's an arm. It's a human arm, though. Seemingly. A perspective on hierogamy. It is a core tenet of Shintoism that each land throughout all Japan is protected by its own deities. From this, people pray to the gods so that they and their lands might be blessed. In turn, their belief strengthens the gods and gives them the ability to better protect the land in a beneficial cycle of reciprocation. Thus, the bond between humans and gods is vital to the prosperity of both. If the underlying strength of this bond can indeed be explained through mortal blood, then the reason for the gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their land home becomes evident. Perhaps it is through the addition of their blood that the bond between mortal and god is strengthened. And if this is true, then I should think that frequently upholding such forms of unification would be best for all involved. However, in practice, marital bonds between mortal and deity are vanishingly rare. It is a mystery why this is so. Or perhaps I find the greater mystery to be, why was I chosen? It's the fox mask we end up with. Even the arm could be meant to represent ours. Spooky stuff. It should not be long until this... oh, it's right there, isn't it? Is it around in here? Storage room key. Yay!
What's that?
Familiar Naginata room. Okay. Let's see. Don't need that. Or that. Or this. $2220. Alright. Just a few minutes past time. And that kind of makes up for when we reached this point in the story on the first playthrough, we had to wrap up early, so it all works out. Oh, thank you everybody for being here today. There is not immediately anyone catching my attention to raid into, and I am very sleepy, so I don't want to look for someone. I hope you can all forgive me. I know I don't usually raid into people anyway, so I'm sure it's not a big deal. Sometimes there are people reliably streaming by the time I stop, but not always. That's okay, though. I mean, technically there's always someone streaming, but I don't want to just drop you all with someone random, and I don't want to sit and do the time to, scan the vibes of another streamer while I'm trying to wrap up my own stream. Feels like a weird vibe. But it's okay. Monday is still Morgan Monday. Still of the Devil, episode 2 for now. Kind of don't actually super remember. I mean, I try not to give too many details about that anyway, because I think since it's still the nature of it as a somewhat puzzly game makes me not want to spoil it for anyone. But what I will say is that we've hit the second period of looking for clues. So that's fun. Next Friday, more Silent Hill F for the discernible future. Probably not very many more streams, because this, I mean, again, this one in this one we made slightly more progress in almost half the time off of the very first two, so we should only be a couple weeks pressing through all of these extra endings. If you want to keep up with our updates and, get fun little promo posts and usually custom art when we announce a stream before going live on Mondays and Fridays, find us on Tumblr. If you want to catch up with our backlog, then catch us on YouTube. And if you want to give us a little bit of monetary support, I will say we are actually very close to getting a payout here on Twitch, although it should come by the end of this month either which way, but if you're willing to subscribe here, then that's appreciated, and we also have a Ko-Fi account that you can send it straight to us if you're interested. There's no pressure, of course. And all usernames are JuniePops, just like the channel name. And for now, I hope that everybody has a good rest of the day. And thank you again for being here. Bye-bye.